Hi, Amador County. Susie here with Dan Steele and SERVPRO. SERVPRO is located just in the south side of Jackson. And Dan, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Hey, you've got a wonderful company. I endorse you. I think you did an awesome job for us at the station. Let's give a little history about SERVPRO.
Well, SERVPRO has been around in the 70s, and we bought a franchise about 3.5 years ago. And there's about 1,500 franchises nationwide. And so we bought into that because they have a really good system, and they have national accounts with the insurance companies. And so that's what we've been doing since 1985, but SERVPRO in the last 4 years.
Okay, and from 85 till now, what have you been doing? What do people know you for?
Well, I used to own Sunrise Carpet and Upholstery. We did a little bit of restoration, about 10%. Now we're 90% water and fire, mold, restoration, 10% carpet cleaning. So as the industry's changed, we got into the insurance side of it.
Okay, let's talk briefly. What is restoration and mold eradication?
Restoration, if we get a call where a house has water damage or mold, we go out and do an inspection. If we find mold, we notify the insurance company, take photographs, and then we actually physically remove the drywall. Sometimes we wire brush the wood, and then we put a mildewcide on it and make sure it's safe for the homeowner to go back into.
Okay. That's mold, correct?
That's for mold.
Okay. What about fire?
Fire, it can vary. Sometimes it's just a little bit of fire. We can do some cleaning on site. We've got some jobs going right now where it's a complete pack out. Everything in the house is barcoded, inventoried, and moved to our warehouse. And
we're going to see that warehouse and find out more about that. Okay, let's go to your computer because you've got some interesting things to share with us about mold. We're at Dan's desk, and we're going to look at the computer here as Tom pans around. We're going to share with you some awesome shots of mold. This is incredible. This has got to be not very healthy.
It is not healthy. In all the years I've been doing this, this was probably the highest mold count on any structure we'd ever seen. And the different colors really show you the different species. So this was not a safe environment.
Okay, this actually was flooded sometime maybe in August or something?
Around July, the house was actually foreclosed on. And then they had a water damage, and we got called to go out there in maybe September, October to do the mold mediation.
So in just those few months, this can happen?
Yes, well, you had a lot of moisture, and you had hot temperatures in the summer, and you had no air movement. So this was the perfect breeding grounds for mold. Okay,
let's talk about, as we go through maybe another picture, let's talk about the health effects of such an environment like this.
Well, because the different species put off mycotoxins, and it's like germ warfare. They're trying to kill each other to preserve their food source. And so that's what makes it so toxic. And so in that case there, it was really bad.
Okay. And let's see another shot on here. Okay, you have pulled back the drywall for this shot?
Yeah, in a case like this, there was no visible mold, maybe just a little bit on the baseboard, but we knew based on the mold count there was a source. So we actually removed the drywall, and you can see what was living on the back of the drywall next to the block wall.
Okay, let's see another shot. What else? And this is a way that you remediate.
Yes, as we set up a containment, if only a small part of the house is affected, we set up containment so that we don't cross-contaminate the house. If a bathroom's affected, we just make sure we work on the bathroom or the kitchen, and the rest of the house doesn't get mold spores.
Okay. And the next shot, okay, this is removing all the drywall.
Yeah, this was a job we did in Sutter Creek. Had Stacky buttress in the kitchen, removed all the drywall, and got it ready to rebuild.
And that's a type of mold?
It's just a species. It's one of the more toxic, and its main food source is drywall. It loves drywall.
Okay. And this looks like some kind of warehouse that looks completely flooded. What all that damage to all those papers?
Yeah, in this case here was just a basement storage that flooded. We have to go in, take what we can salvage, put it all in fresh boxes and barcode it. This was a fire job that we are just finishing up. It was a cabin up in Mace Meadows. Power was out. Lady had a candle. Cat knocked the candle over, caught her house on fire. They're okay. Cat's okay. Homeowner's okay. Again, we're inventorying, doing a complete pack out, and that will be put into storage.
Okay, let's go into the warehouse because Wilma's going to share with us kind of what happens when they do fire remediation. Is that what you call it?
Yes, we basically just do cleaning and basically get the soot and all those things off the product.
Okay, perfect. Let's go see Wilma. The crew's busy working here. Wilma, let's talk about what's going on in this warehouse that's located right next to your offices.
Right. This is actually called our contents warehouse, and what happens is when we do a pack out, whether it's water or fire, all the items are put in a box and barcoded. All these items are then listed and categorized, are unpacked here, then cleaned up, as you can see here. And once they're put back in the box, they are then stored in our walls here. And that way, if the insurance company or the homeowner wants to get any of their belongings, we can do that via tracking them, what's called an ICAT software system. So we can just put the wand in the box, and it'll show us exactly where it is in our warehouse.
This is a pretty extensive operation, and it's a way that these people can get their belongings back, and they're all cleaned up.
Absolutely.
What a great service.
And it's really, really labor intensive, but as part of our services, we really want to ensure that their belongings are restored like it never even happened.
Like it never even happened. This is for fire and mold?
Correct, and also water.
Okay. For water damage, fire, and then mold.
Correct. Not all jobs are this extensive. Obviously, the larger ones are.
Okay. Wilma, you see her a lot out and about. You'll see more of her as the events start happening, because she will be out and about promoting SERVPRO and all that goes on. We're going to have Dan join us now and wrap it up. All right, as we show you this room that has all the air movers in it, Dan, again, let's wrap up and share with everybody how they get a hold of you and the services you offer.
Then call 223-4423. We offer water damage, fire damage, carpet cleaning, upholstery, anything that goes wrong with your house, call us. We can take care of it.
Okay, Wilma, any last words you'd like to say about SERVPRO?
No, but you'll see me around, and for those of you who want to take our CE class, which is our continuing education class on mold, please get a hold of us as well.
And the phone number?
223-4423.
Okay, this is Sue Slivick sharing with you what SERVPRO does here in Amador County, Calaveras County, and Sonora, correct?
That is correct.
All right, now back to you guys at the studio.